Good morning students of class 10. Today we are going to revise the last topic of the chapter Judiciary, that is Writ. Students, we all know that there are 6 fundamental rights given to each individual in the country, and the 6th fundamental right is right to constitutional remedies. And B.R. Ambedkar has referred to this right as the soul of the Constitution. Why? Because this fundamental right gives us the guarantee that if any of the rights is being trying to take it away from anybody, we can protect our fundamental rights. That's why Ambedkar has said the right to constitutional remedies as the soul of the Constitution. And Article 32, it states that the fundamental right can be protected by High Court as well as Supreme Court. And to protect these rights, Supreme Court as well as High Court can issue writs to the concerned body or individual. Yes? So this is the Article 32, which has not been mentioned in our book, but we have discussed many articles in that chapter, so I thought to say this one also. And there are 5 kinds of writs. Writs, it means the legal notice that is issued by the Supreme Court or High Court to protect our fundamental rights. And the 5 writs are habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, and quo warranto. Let's discuss the first one, habeas corpus. This writ is issued when any individual has been arrested by other person illegally. We all know that we can be arrested only by the police, and if we are guilty, then only the court orders to arrest someone. Okay, so this is the right, the power of police department and High Court regarding the arrest. But it might be some powerful person can arrest the person who is weaker, and in that case the weaker person, the weaker sections should have the right to protect themselves. And if such incident has been taken place, in that case the person can appeal into the High Court and as well as Supreme Court, because that person has the right to protect itself. And in this case, the Supreme Court can issue writ to that concerned person who has arrested someone illegally, and the person should have to explain that for what reason he has arrested the another person. In this way, we can understand that we can protect ourselves, we can protect our right, that no any individual, no any person can arrest us, can put it in jail or in any building without being the order of court or the police. Yes. So this one was the habeas corpus. The next one is mandamus. Mandamus, when any official, when any officer, if he or she does not fulfill his duty, his public duty, his public responsibilities, in that case the Supreme Court can issue a writ, and the concerned person who is not fulfilling his duty, he has to give explanation to the Supreme Court. Suppose being a teacher, I have also some responsibility towards you, towards the school, and if I am not fulfilling my duty, in that case the chair, the principal of the school can ask me that why you are not fulfilling your duty. In that case I have to explain the reason. Yes. The next writ is prohibition. Prohibition, it means to stop someone. It is the fundamental, it is the power of Supreme Court, that the Supreme Court can give order, can ask to the lower courts, to the subordinate courts, if they are not, if they are handling, solving, trying to solve such cases which do not come in their jurisdiction. Yes, suppose any case which have been filed in the subordinate courts, and the court has not authority, has not jurisdiction to solve that case, but still the lower courts are trying to solve it. In that case, the Supreme Court can issue writ to the lower court that these cases do not come in your jurisdiction. Okay, so this has been made. If any lower court is trying to cross the limit of its jurisdiction. So this was the prohibition. The next one is certiorari. We can say certiorari. There is confusion in the pronunciation. C-E-R-T-I-O-R-A-R-I. Certiorari. It is also like the prohibition, but it is also like the prohibition. But there is slightly difference. Under this writ, the Supreme Court orders to the lower courts to transfer, to hand over the cases which are still pending in the lower courts. Yes, suppose there are some cases which are pending in the lower courts, and there is delay in giving the decision. In that case, Supreme Court can order to the lower courts to transfer those cases in the Supreme Court as soon as possible, so that the decision, the judgment can be given. It might be that the lower courts can delay some cases knowingly or unknowingly. For this purpose, this certiorari or certiorari writ has been issued. The last one is quo warranto. It is the fifth writ which is issued When a person, when an officer tries to function, tries to work which does not come under its jurisdiction. Suppose I am not the authorized person to look to see into any matter, but still I am trying to handle that case. It means that I am doing wrong. Okay, so I have no legal authority, I have no legal right to solve, to work, to function in some cases, but still I am trying. In that case, the Supreme Court issued the quo warranto writ, which prohibits, which stops the person, that concerned person, from doing so, which does not, which is not the legal right of that person. So we have discussed the five writs which are issued by High Court as well as the Supreme Court, and these writs actually protect the fundamental right of people, of citizens, and in this way we can say that Supreme Court is the protector of our rights. He looks into these areas, So in this way we have finished the topic, and we have revised the whole chapter, the judiciary. In the next video we will start revision of another chapter in which you have confusion. Till then, thank you, goodbye.